It's your boy Polo Evolve. I'm back with another video. And as you guys can see from the title of the video, yes, I did in fact blow two funded accounts, 2 out of 3. So I do have one left, as you guys can see on the screen. This one had a daily loss limit and the other two did not. So I had basically one crashed out and ended up over trading both those accounts. Plus, I had actually two more funded accounts that I had just gotten, just passed, and I blew those as well. So in a total of 4 funded accounts were blown. I just got a payout out of, so if you guys watched my video from yesterday, I did get a payout out of the 3 funded accounts that I had. So this one plus two more, I got about 3,500. So I don't feel too bad blowing the 2 funded accounts that did have a little bit of a balance left over after I took that withdrawal or I took that payout. But nonetheless, there's no reason for me to be trading Asian session. And I also, as you guys can see, have silver up, right? Micro silver, I guess. In this case, I don't even trade silver. I just wanted to try it because I saw some other people doing it on social media, and I deviated from the plan, and that's exactly why I ended up blowing my account. Because even on micro silver, even when I took one micro, it was a whole lot of money per tick, right? So I couldn't really fathom the numbers, and very quickly, it's not that my trade was wrong, it's just that I ended up, not being able to stay in the trade before my balance got wiped out. And nonetheless, it's a huge mistake. That's something I journaled about, and I mean, I don't feel too bad blowing these funded accounts just because at this point, getting funded is quite easy. As you guys can see, I still have this funded account, and then I ended up getting 3 more combines, which are all halfway past. So I'll probably be funded once again, but definitely want to look to take it slower. Even this morning, man, like when I came onto the charts, I realized, you know what, like what is the point of me trading Asian session when that is historically the worst session that I could trade, right? Because my statistics for Asian session are pretty bad. I'm probably like probably like 2 out of 10, probably like a 20% win rate in Asian session. And don't get it twisted, like I will do pretty well in Asian session. Yeah, this also didn't work out, and boom, like look at this. It's very, if I had just come onto the charts this morning, I could have easily caught this little move right here, probably a little to the upside. Let's see if there's anything I could have caught. We obviously have some sort of support here, and once these candles started closing at 9:30, obviously my job is just to come here and just take a little piece of the pie. Anyway, as you guys can see, I guess I'm not really bothered by it, but I am bothered by it. And what I really wanted to talk about here is just the fact that trading is that game where you're never going to always win, but at the same time, as long as you follow your rules, you will win more than you lose. Granted, if you have a profitable strategy, which in most cases people do have a good strategy, it's just that their psychology is out of whack. And even me, I mean, I just got a payout, so I was more willing to, I guess, risk more on those accounts because I had already extracted money from them. But nonetheless, I still want to be able to keep the accounts moving forward. So with this being said, I still got this one funded account. I'll probably get these 3 more as well, since seeing how they are halfway past. So next week should be a good week. It is also a new month, and so I'm gonna come into the markets with a new mindset. I guess another thing is psychologically, when you're dealing with more accounts, because I'm not necessarily accustomed to dealing with more accounts, it becomes that much more difficult and harder to wrap my head around, I guess, psychologically. It's not really, I mean, I can tell myself that it's pretty much just like trading one account, but when you start to see the numbers fluctuate and then you realize that it's times 5 or times 4 times 3, however many counts you might have, you start to realize like, oh, these numbers are actually big. But again, focus on the process itself and the results are sure to come. Again, I have a good strategy. It's just that I deviated from that strategy, and that is what like led to the blow up. And whenever that happens, then I start to think to myself like, damn, what is the point of that, right? And I guess my biggest issue is greed, because I guess when I really look back at it, I spent a lot of time last night looking at other traders on the internet, and I know this is a pretty bad habit of mine. I was looking at other traders making a whole lot of bread, and I guess that subconsciously makes me feel like, oh, I need to risk more. Oh, I need to make trades like these because I see people making these type of trades. But truth be told, I'm just not ready for that yet, right? I am, but right now, what is comfortable for me or what is working for me is just risking $200 to $300 per trade, New York session, coming in at 9:30, market open, taking that 1 to 2 setups, and just calling it a day. That seems to be working the best for me. So I need to make sure that that is what I'm doing moving forward. Um, but another thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that I am moving in the right direction, right? So I've been trading for 5 years pretty unsuccessfully, blew a lot of money. Then I switched over to futures about last year in August, and ever since then, I got funded a couple of times. Eventually got paid out in December and January, and then I got another payout at the end of January right now for $3,000. So again, listen, I'm not profitable yet, but at the same time, I am headed in the right direction. And even though I crashed out and blew these accounts, I still have this one account, which thankfully, which moving forward, I'm probably going to end up placing locks on every single account just to, you know, ensure that I don't crash out in the future. But nonetheless, I am headed in the right direction because, again, even with these 3 combines, they're already halfway past, and I'm going to take them slow. And I feel like I am making progress in the right direction, but at the same time, right now, I feel like I'm stuck in that break even stage. And the only way that I'm going to get over the hurdle is if I can minimize all of those bad habits and actually truly just get rid of them. Not even minimize them, get rid of them now, right? That's probably the best case scenario moving forward. And so that's what I'm looking to do. How can I become a better trader? Another thing I want to advise you guys is wherever you guys are in your journey, let's say you guys are not profitable, or maybe you're also in the break even stage. I want you guys to understand that it is your journey, right? And whatever happens on your journey, you don't have to worry about what other people are doing. Just understand this is a you versus you game, meaning when you hop onto the charts, it's just you versus you. And the only reason that you would fail is quite simply yourself. There's nothing that is going to, nobody has a gun to your head and is telling you to, buy or sell. It's literally you clicking these buttons. And I want you guys to understand, if you guys take a loss, you cannot blame anything else. Like even me, I'm saying, oh, I watched all these videos on other people trading and stuff, and that made me think like I should risk more. But at the end of the day, I click those buttons, and as long as you understand that it comes down to you and you are accountable for your own actions, well, then you're headed in the right direction, in my opinion. And with this being said, yes, this might be a little setback, but what they say is minor setbacks for a major comeback. It's exactly how I feel right now. I still feel pretty good, even though like my recent crash outs, like earlier this month when I blew that one funded account that I had in the beginning of January, I felt devastated after that one. But this one, not so much. I feel pretty calm about it. And I realized that it's all part of the game. Listen, these accounts, these funded accounts, they don't really mean nothing unless you get a payout from them. And since I was able to secure one payout, I felt a lot cooler or calmer with letting it go or losing it, right? Anyway, it's just an update. I wanted to come onto the markets. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break. Well, I'll trade these combines and see what the rest of January has to offer, since it is the 28th. The month is coming to an end. But definitely want to just prep myself for February, as I'm looking to get a 10K month in February, and I definitely think it is very possible with the way that I have been trading recently, minus this crash out, of course. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, guys. Keep your head up wherever you guys are in your journey, and understand it's all part of the process. And no matter how many times you get knocked down, it's just about how many times can you get back up. That's all it is, right? That's what differentiates a winner from a loser. Is quite literally, a winner has lost just as many times as a loser, but they just refuse to give up. They just keep getting back up. And honestly, that's why I hopped in this game, right? I hopped in this game for location freedom, money freedom, time freedom, and I'm not gonna stop until I can successfully master this craft and become a full-time day trader. And hopefully, you know, I don't know, this is just an update video, so there's not really much sauce for me to be giving out right now. It's really just for me to come out here and kind of virtually journal what I've been doing and where I'm going. And yeah, just hopefully just document the journey as well. And if you guys like what I'm doing, let me know in the comments below. Also, you guys let me know where you guys are in your journey. Have you guys experienced anything similar to what I've been talking about? Have you guys crashed out? I'm sure you guys have, so let me know in the comments below. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Peace.